So, I am about to go back into watching Christmas Under the Stars. This movie is new this year on Hallmark, and it's got Autumn Reeser and Jesse Metcalfe, who I think, well, I'll get to that in a second. So, here's the first thing out of the gate that has me like, what is happening? Jesse Metcalfe gets top billing over Autumn Reeser. And I find myself confused by this because the first person that we meet when the story opens is Autumn Reeser. Hallmark movies, pretty much, in my opinion, the main character is the woman and the male is the secondary character. It's usually her story. It's her stuff. They both have stories, but right? Like, I mean, I actually started watching the movie. I saw this, got out of the movie, went back and looked at the opening of some other movies. And this was this morning, so now I can't even remember what I looked at. The movie, like, I didn't even bother to go look at Candace Cameron movie, or CCB, as the guys over at the Deck the Hallmark podcast call her. And that's amazing because CCB, Candace Cameron Bure, she is the queen, as you know, of the Hallmark Christmas movies. Um, it would be ridiculous to think that like a dude's name was going to be a before CCB's name. Like that wouldn't make any sense. But no, for real, the Deck the Hallmark podcast, go check it out. It's great. It's three dudes and they open it like one guy says, I so and so, because I'm senile. It's not that I don't love the guys, but I'm completely blanking on everybody's names. And he says, I love Hallmark movies. And the other guy says, I like Hallmark movies. And the other guy says, I hate them or despise them or detest them. And it's great. It's a lot of fun. So go check that out. I listen to it on Stitcher, so you can listen to it whatever you listen to your podcast and such. Anyway, I just heard something, and that means that's a cat doing something. I have no idea what's happening right now. So that's the first thing, that Jesse gets top billing. And I actually went and looked at this other movie that he's in, and Christmas Next Door. Guys, I couldn't even finish Christmas Next Door. I don't think I ever finished it. Like, I can remember trying to watch it like in several different sittings, like how I usually do watch these movies. And I'm not sure I ever finished it because I just don't think that I cared about Jesse or the other girl. So I'm already concerned that I'm not going to care because of Jesse, because Jesse's in it. And he's got top billing. And it makes me wonder, and he had top billing in this one. Like, I played the opening and he has top billing in Christmas Next Door. So what I'm wondering is, because like I think he's on some show on Hallmark, like what, not when like that Cedar Cove or something like that. Like, not that it's something that I don't watch. Not that I wouldn't watch because I'm open, but I haven't watched it. But I know he's on some other show because I've seen his face in commercials. So does he have something in his contract that says like, if I'm going to be in a Hallmark movie, you have to put my name first or something? Because I don't know. I'm kind of calling bullshit on it because I really don't think it's his story. Okay. It took me over 3.5 minutes to get to that part. That's ridiculous. My cough is coming. I have this stupid cough that's been going off and on all year. Probably about to die. And it goes into remission and it comes back. And it's back right now. Anyway, the other thing. So the opening of this, and this is not going to be a big spoiler because you're going to see this within the first, 10, 15 minutes into the movie, however far I'm into it already. So he's a big deal, like money man. Like, he takes your money and he goes and invests your money or whatever, and he gets canned. Like, that's literally happens. Like, that's his story right out of the gate. And he's probably you can tell he's some sort of big deal, fancy guy. And then he winds up, I won't explain the circumstances, but winds up taking a job at a Christmas tree lot where he's going to get paid, I think it was $1 over minimum wage. Now, and also he says to the guy, like, I haven't had a Christmas tree for 25 years, so there's going to be some story where he doesn't, like, he's not into Christmas. He's not a Christmas guy. Because I would think like, oh, you're a Christmas guy. You want to like share Christmas joy while you're looking for another job to replace the one that you were probably making however many hundreds of thousands of dollars a year you were making. So in the meantime, I'm going to make minimum wage at a Christmas tree lot. Like, even that wouldn't make sense. Even if you loved Christmas, it wouldn't make sense that you'd be willing to go and take that job. So literally, when he comes and tells the guy, because he meets him earlier, and then he comes back and tells him he'll take the job. When he did that, literally laughed out loud by myself watching the TV. So already they have me being like, you have to suspend your disbelief because he wouldn't take a job like that in real life. This isn't real life. I know it's a movie, but I'm saying you want there to be there's some sort of element of believability in the fact in that these are humans doing things that humans do. But again, it's Hallmark. So anyway, I'm gonna go back to it and see what I think about the rest of the movie. I'll let you guys know. Your order is double checked, and saving money is guys. I'm like an hour in. I'm on the struggle bus with this one, and I think it's because I think it's Jesse Metcalfe. I think I'm just not buying him or caring about anything that he does or says or anything. You know, sometimes you got to be in the right mood. Maybe I'm not in the right mood. I don't know. But so far, I like her. I like that she's a science teacher. I like Clem from the tree lot. Yeah, it's Jesse. Jesse's Metcalfe is like I'm feeling like if there was anybody else in this movie, like the guy that was in the movie that I just watched on Lifetime that I'm going to talk about at some point, Christmas Contract. That dude, like I love him. He'd be amazing. The guy from Christmas Detour, the guy from Christmas Land, who's also in Mistletoe Promise. I don't know anybody's names, but if you guys watch Hallmark movies, you know who I'm going to talk about. So, yeah, I think it's Jesse Metcalfe. I think he's killing this for me. But I'm going to stick it out. So I'm not a quitter. And sometimes I really will be like, get like 10, 15, 20, 30, sometimes an hour into something and just be like, I can't. I'm not going to give up any more of my life. But also the little kid is cute. So I'm sticking out. I'm going to keep struggling just so I can tell you if this is actually worth watching or not. Right now, I say no. An hour in, I say no, because I'm having a really hard time. So, I'll let you know. The batteries in my Fire Stick remote just died. So, my kid's getting me some more batteries. And when I was trying to get the battery cover off, like I turned the TV to Mistletoe. This is called Christmas Wishes and Mistletoe Kisses. That's a new one from this year. I don't think I'm going to do like a whole review of that, but I'm just going to say worth watching because Jill Wagner. Jill Wagner's a queen. Jill Wagner is one of my queens. I haven't finished the Christmas and Evergreen 2 that she's in, but I love her in general. Like Christmas Cookies, love it. Maybe I'll just do like a whole Jill Wagner post. I don't know. But anyway, I forget stuff, so that's why I'm mentioning right now that I'm catching a moment of this while I wait for my battery so I can go back to struggling with, I forgot the name of it, guys. The one with Jesse Metcalfe. The movie that Jesse Metcalfe was ruining for me. So, yeah. So, I'm home from work. I'm trying some more of Christmas Under the Stars. I just think it's Jesse Metcalfe's face. I don't think there's probably anything wrong with his face. I think there's something wrong with his face for me. I don't know what it is, why it bothers me. It's just his face. And so they were talking about his mom. Like she was like, tell me about your mom, because his mom's passed away. And like years ago. But that she was always started Christmas early. And then after she passed, that home for holidays thing, well, I don't even remember what he said. That wasn't a thing or something. And she's like, and now you're working at a Christmas tree lot. And he was like, Yeah, it doesn't take a psychology degree to figure that one out. And I'm like, yeah, it does, because I don't understand. Like, you used to love Christmas and your mom died a whole bunch of like 15 years ago, and you haven't had anything going on for Christmas. And now you lose your job as an investment banker and you get a job making $1 above minimum wage at Tree Lot instead of like, it does take a psychology degree to figure it out, or it's somebody smarter than I am. So I have, I'm an hour and 7 minutes in. I don't know that I'm gonna make it. It's not looking good. No, no, I'm gonna, oh, we'll see. I just got through it. I finished Christmas Under the Stars. um, let's give it a, I don't even know. My rating system is next to non-existent. I've been watching these for years and only just now really started rating them. Um, 3 stars, I guess. 3 out of 5. Maybe just under 3. I don't know. Um, that was rough. That was a rough one to get through. I feel like I don't, by the end of the movie, I don't dislike Jesse Metcalfe's face as much as I did in the beginning of the movie. And just to make it make a little bit more sense, he's not an unattractive guy. He's attractive enough, like especially if, like, is, like, I don't know. I don't know what it is about him. I don't know. It's an expression that he gets or something that was bugging me and it was distracting. And maybe I'm just, I don't know. I think I need my movies just, I like some more humor than this movie had because it didn't have that. Uh, obviously, everything ends happily. It's not a spoiler alert because it's Hallmark, guys. Um, I don't know who should watch this movie. I mean, obviously, if you like Jesse Metcalfe, you should watch it. If you like Autumn Reeser, you should watch it. It's got its heartwarming and touching moments and stuff, but I don't know. I swear that the next post that I'm going to do is going to be about something that I like because I watch movies all the time that I love. I have a couple that are just, I love them so much. So I'm really going to have to do a palate cleanser because it's sounding like all I do is rag on Hallmark movies, and it's not true. It's just, uh, oof, yeah. This is not going to be in my rotation. So, but I'm curious to see what you think. Like, you may, all 2 or 3 of you who wind up watching this, uh, let me know what you think. I don't know. Let me know. Do you like Jesse Metcalfe? What is it? What is it? I don't know. Okay. Christmas Under the Stars. I'm done. I feel very accomplished. I'm going to go to bed.